So exciting really. I'm currently in Lille train station, and that is because today, which is the 6th of December, myself and Luke are travelling to Disneyland Paris. Never been before, super excited. And so yeah, so we started our journey at 6:45, completely went on the Eurostar, so we didn't fly or anything, and the time is currently, I'm not quite sure, I can just check my watch actually. Oh, okay, so time is 1:45. So we went from Crescent train station where we live. That took us into Liverpool Street. From there we went to St Pancras, and from St Pancras we went to Lille, and then we're now waiting at Lille, and that will take us to Disneyland Paris. There's been a few, I'm talking off my head here, there's been a few sort of like tiny little hiccups along the way. One was the new travel restrictions which came in quite like last minute, which meant that Luke and I had to go and get a PCR test done last night, which is fine, but we were actually in Norfolk sorting out some things for the wedding. So we had a meeting with the wedding planners. I then had to go and have a dress fitting at 2 o'clock, and then we had to get from Norfolk, drive home to Essex, get our passports, and then go and get our PCR test, which was really quick. It only took sort of like 5 minutes once we were there. Luckily both were negative, because at one point I didn't think we'd be going because we couldn't find anywhere that would do the PCR test, but everywhere sort of like shut like 3 or whatever, but we did it. So we just hopped into a cute little restaurant or little coffee shop, I'm not sure of the name. Luke's just ordered himself a coffee. So yeah, we will sit here for a little bit because it's really cold. And then we will board our train. We're not travelling like directly to Disneyland Paris. We should have been travelling directly to Disneyland Paris. However, there was a little bit of a hiccup with the travel arrangement. So what I'll do is I'll wait until we're at the hotel room, because Luke has more information on what happened. So it wasn't kind of plain sailing, but we're here now. I didn't do any travel day, like pre-travel day or travel day login, because it's pretty self-explanatory. I just sort of do it while I'm here, instead of doing the whole, taking you along the whole journey from when I started home to getting here. So I've saved you all of the boring bits.
What I want to tell you is we're an hour ahead, so we've got 11 minutes. Not an hour and 11 minutes to get our train. It's already been called. I didn't want to stop you.
It's so Christmassy here. Oh my gosh. Did you get a picture of the trees?
Yeah.
Those look so good. Wow. Oh, I love it. So cold. This is so weird for us not to have like a strategy though, isn't it?
Oh no, I don't even know what our first ride is.
Oh, recapping, we're in Disneyland Paris. Yay, made it. So this is, just to recap, my first time, Luke's second time, although he hasn't been here since he was little. Oh my god, there's a castle. So this is all new for me. Oh, it's so Christmassy. We always go to Florida at Halloween, so this is a lot different. So I've done the obligatory check-ins on Facebook, offs. So now we need to decide where we're going to go. What do we want to go on? We haven't got fast passes for anything because obviously you now have to pay for them.
No, you've got the standby ones.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so it's like you go and get a ticket. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can go and get a ticket and then come back.
That gives you a time.
Oh, okay, we'll do that then. We'll do that, we'll go and find a ticket. I think Luke really wants to do Space Mountain.
Yep.
There's a story behind that.
I wasn't allowed to go on. I wasn't allowed to go on it when I first come here when I was a little toddler. So it'll be the first time. First time on is it mission 1? Is it
Mission 2?
Mission 2, sorry.
Oh my gosh, it's really busy. Quite no massive queue there for something. There's queues for like a lot of the.
Yeah, I think they're queuing for the hot dogs.
Okay, apparently you queue for hot dogs here. I'm not sure.
No, that's the hot dog, I think.
Yeah, so
Casey's Corner hot dogs.
there's a lot of queuing for food. Oh. Okay, that's fine. We don't want food, luckily. So we'll.
Yeah, so we dropped our bags off, didn't we, at the train station?
Yes. Dropped our bags off at the train station. Christopher was really nice. He was such a good help. He really informative. And now we are off to get our first fast pass. We're going to go through the castle. Is that right? I don't know. We literally haven't planned. We haven't got a map. We didn't really plan what we're doing. We just like kind of arrived here and we're not quite sure. It'll all come together in the end.
We just arrived and thought, you know what, it can't be much different to Florida.
It's really busy though. Like, a lot more busy than I thought, seeing as they changed the rules just before. This is what I mean about like everyone queuing for like loads of food. You don't normally. I suppose because it's smaller, like park-wise, isn't it? Okay, so what have we got? Right.
That's definitely Space Mountain there.
Okay. So all I need to say is we're in Florida, we're in Paris, and it's Monday the 6th, and we're here until the 10th, and we're going to do as much vlogging, but no comparisons as possible. That's right, isn't it? So I'm going to take loads of pictures, and we'll probably do a little update in the room tonight when we get back there. This park's open till 8, Hollywood Studios is open till 6. So I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if we park up or not.
Hopefully they can hear us.
Yeah, because it's really muffled, so I haven't got a clue. We'll figure it out.
Right, let's see what the...
Oh my gosh. So Space Mountain is currently down. Luke, how do you feel about that?
I'm disappointed because I've waited probably 20 odd years.
Yeah.
Probably more, no, probably, yeah, 20 odd years.
20 odd years.
To ride it.
Yeah, so like it doesn't, I don't think anyone knows that it's back up yet, so we might have to try something else, or I haven't got a clue. Oh, we've literally been in these masks all day now. It's making my eyes go really puffy.
Ears are hurting as well.
Yeah, I was going to say that it's really taking its toll now. I feel like it's rubbed on my eyes. Oh, just have a little breather of that. Okay, so we've got no plan then, we've got no backup for this, have we? Because it's gone down, the lady's moved away from the little kiosk, so she's like had enough of people asking her when it's going to be back up and running. So I guess from here we're gonna, I don't know.
80 minutes or so for meet Mickey Mouse.
We don't want to meet Mickey. What about Peter Pan? 50 minutes? No.
Pirates 35.
Pirates, we can do Pirates.
Yeah, we do. We'll go over to Indiana Jones, see if we can get a ticket for that.
Okay.
And then jump over to Pirates.
That's a new one, we've never been on that, have we?
Yeah.
That's a show. Okay.
I mean, we're over... I mean, we're doing a massive, like...
We are literally doing something we would never do. We're just like walking around aimlessly.
Yeah. Plan it minute by minute.
Minute by minute. But this is what this is what this like holiday's all about, isn't it? Just winging it. Right, let's go to Pirates then, Adventureland. Off we go. So I'm just gonna check in with a quick update as to what is going on. So it was just it's just been like a really hectic day. Like just to recap, we left our house in Essex about we got the 5:45 train, so we got up at 5, and then we went from our Crescent Station in Essex, which took us to Liverpool Street. From Liverpool Street, we went to St Pancras. To St Pancras, we went to Lille, and then from Lille, we went to Disneyland Paris.
Yep.
That's right. So that's that. That was fairly straightforward.
Ish. Well, that wasn't. It was supposed to be direct, wasn't it?
Yes.
When we booked. I don't know why I'm wearing a
I
mask.
don't know why you're wearing that,
Well,
but anyway.
Well, I'm wearing a mask because there was a couple of people in there earlier, but yeah, it was supposed to be direct, the train.
Yeah.
But Disney changed the plans. Well, Eurostar.
Eurostar, and I think
changed
that's
the plans.
probably something to do with COVID. You thought maybe.
Yeah. Well, I think they'd used that as the excuse, but
Yeah.
I don't
We'll
know the
never
ins and
know.
outs of it all.
We'll never know. But it wasn't too bad. We still got here. It was just probably like just a longer way to go, because I know that most people go sort of from, if you're travelling from London like we did, they probably go from St Pancras straight into Disneyland Paris, which was what we thought was happening, but it's fine. And we also had like this whole thing on Sunday where we had to go and get PCR tests because the travel restrictions that you needed changed really quickly. So we spent all of Sunday doing things for the wedding in Norfolk, then having to drive back to Essex to get our PCR test, but that's all fine. So we got to the park. Really great guy actually checked us in. We left our bags with him. He brought them to our hotel. We're actually staying at Newport Bay inside the Disney Resort. So that was all good. So that meant that we could go straight into the park. The park is really busy. I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was expecting for it not to be busy. Did you think that?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought people would be put off because of COVID and kids not having vaccines and
Yeah.
all that. But,
So I was quite surprised when I walked in, and it seems. I know it doesn't seem busier than Florida, but it kind of does, and I think that's because there's not as many parks for people to spread out in. You know, I think I feel like sometimes you've got, you know, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, there's water parks, so I feel like maybe sometimes it seems more spread, so there's quite a few people. So we haven't got fast passes because obviously they're not included anymore, and I don't know, we just haven't really bothered to pay. I think it's...
Well, some of them are like €13
Yeah, 13,
or €18
yeah,
right,
13,
per
18
person.
euros. So we've decided that we're not going to do that. If push come to shove and we hadn't managed to get on any rides, then we would do that like on our last day. But we were good. We did Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, the Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion.
Well, it's not called the Haunted Mansion, so...
No, well, I don't know what that's called. We also did Indiana Jones, which was that was really good because obviously that's not in Florida, so we didn't know what to expect, and all of a sudden it just went upside down. That was a bit of a shocker for both of us, wasn't it? And we also did Hyperspace Mountain,
Yeah.
the Star Wars thing, which Luke's been waiting to do since he was 8.
8, but I couldn't go on it.
And finally, he got to do it because he was tall enough, old enough, and he actually got to do it, and he preferred it more than Space Mountain in Florida. I still love Space Mountain in Florida. This chucked me around like maybe a little bit too much, but it was fun.
But the American, the Florida Space Mountain, it's more sharp, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're more chucked around, but it's more sharp corners and up and down, jolting you around. Where this one still jolts you around, but it's gliding more.
Yeah.
You got like there's a corkscrew, isn't there?
I have no idea.
Corkscrew and then upside down.
I have no idea. It all happened so quickly, like because it's dark as well. Like it threw us around. But yeah, it was really good fun. So they were the only rides that we did. We didn't see the parade because we decided to jump on Space Mountain while the parade was on because that wait time dropped to about 20 minutes.
Well, it was showing 60.
Yeah.
No. It's showing 60 and it dropped down to like 45 as we were queuing, but we were in there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, so that was good. So that was our plan. I feel like we did achieve quite a lot for our first day, remembering that we've been up super early. So I think we achieved enough. We're going to do the parade another day. We didn't stay till park closed, which was 8. We actually left early because it has been raining all day as well, and it's really cold. So it's been raining and it's really cold, but that's not a problem. So we got an LF sandwich, takeout to bring back to our hotel room because we're both starving because like we literally hadn't eaten since like probably 11. So we literally got our sandwiches, come back to the hotel room, and it's just all just gone like maybe just a tiny bit wrong from here on out. So we've kind of ate our lunch, well, our Earl of sandwich, and then we're really tired, and we thought we'd have like maybe a quick mooch just downstairs just to see what it was all about, like what our hotel was like. And Luke went to go into the bathroom, just go to the toilet, and there's like a really obvious like mark on the toilet seat.
The actual seat.
On the seat, not the pan, like on the seat. And you know, I mean, it doesn't take a scientist to work out what it is. So then Luke had like a little bit of a look around, and there's quite a few things, like the door handle's fallen off, it's really dusty, you found hair in the shower, there's marks, like all like the toilet hasn't really been cleaned, the bathroom hasn't been cleaned. So we went down to reception, and they said that they would, you know, sort somebody out to come in and clean it. And they gave us €40 gift card as well for the inconvenience, and we were cool with that, you know, somebody to come in and clean it, like that's not a problem. So Luke and I like had a little stroll around downstairs, had a look in the shop, and then like we didn't know that you could get free coffee like with your door card. I don't know if it's 1 a day or 2 a day, no, I don't know, but the guy on reception said if you go and find the coffee machines, which is one on every floor, scan your key card, then you can get free coffee. So then whilst we were doing that, we were sitting outside the Compass Club.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe we should go for a drink in the Compass Club.
Yeah, because we were trying to find the place where you have hot chocolates by the open fire.
Everyone said, oh yes, you get your hot chocolate, you go and sit by the fire and have it, but that...
Yeah, there's a bar, a round bar in the middle, and it's got seats around the edge, and there's an open fire. It might be a different resort.
Yeah, apparently that's not here. So Luke went to ask in the Compass Club, and then also sort of said, like, maybe can we just pop in for a drink because our room was being cleaned? But you couldn't?
No.
Why was that?
Because I'm a standard guest.
So, I mean, like, that didn't go down too well, considering as everything that's going on. That was kind of like the cherry, that was like the icing on the cake. So then we come back to the cleaned room just to have the cherry on the cake, because it hasn't been cleaned, it's been hoovered, but there's still the mark on the toilet. There's a really weird mark on the bed as well. I'm not sure if we can, I'm not quite sure what that is. So yeah, so we then had to go back down to reception, and then they've sent somebody up to have a look around, and now we're just kind of waiting to see where we go from here. Obviously we're really tired. I'm like really desperate for a quick wee, and I haven't been since 3. So, and I can't go, so we're going to use that toilet. So we're really tired. We just kind of want to go to bed. But now we've got to wait like 30 minutes to see what they're going to do, like with regards to moving us, or I don't know. He can't send somebody in now to clean. It's too late, so he will have to move us. It's just a bit of a nightmare, so. But I do love the Disney park. Right? Mm-hmm. Do you?
Yeah, the rides. Some of the rides are a lot better than Florida. We've
decided that we're not going to compare to... This is my first time in Disneyland Paris. This is Luke's second time. Obviously, he went when he was 8. So I think the key thing is not to like go throughout the whole sort of 5 days. Is that how long we're here for?
4 nights.
4 nights.
Yeah.
5 days. I think the key is not to go through that comparing, like solidly comparing everything, because it is like, maybe it is a bit of a different vibe here. If you're sort of more hardcore Florida, then yeah, there's a different kind of, maybe just like a slightly different atmosphere. But I think we just haven't had a good start. So I think we're gonna see what happens with the rooms, hopefully change, and then get our heads down, have a good night's sleep, and then just start again in the morning, because we haven't really got like an agenda either. So we're planners, but like Luke hasn't really sussed the park out, so we're a bit like aimlessly just wandering around today going like, what should we do? So I think tomorrow it's like clear head, like get a plan in place, get to the park, maybe head to Hollywood Studios, and then just Luke will get his bearings. Once he's got his bearings, he's always so much better. and then we'll see. So we haven't really, or I haven't really filmed a lot today because of the rain, because it was really cold.
And it's dark as well. It gets dark early.
And it gets dark earlier. So I haven't done like an awful lot, but I'll pick up like little bits where I can. Like tomorrow is another day, so I'm really like excited to, have a good night's sleep and go into the park after we have our new room. So we can do the room tour hopefully when we get a better room. So yeah, I just want to go to sleep now.
So do I.
And just do a wee. Because I've just been so desperate. Just one thing I was going to very quickly mention is because it's quite busy here. Yeah, so everyone is quite different here. Like everyone seems to leave straight after tonight the Disney park shut at 8. The parade was on at 6:15. It finished at about 6:45. And that's when everyone seems to leave the park.
Via the gift shop.
By the gift shop. So we were kind of like we were going anyways, but all of a sudden we were caught in that kind of like, it's like the end of the night shutdown. So that's kind of weird. But people seem to then filter off into all sort of different restaurants. So it's fine once we got into the Disney Village bit. But yeah, maybe when the park's open, just stay till the end. But that's something we'll have to suss out because we're newbies at this one. We like have no idea. So we'll just suss it out as we go along.